Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be my March TBR slash hopefuls slash just a conversation about mood reading. I kind of just wanted to put some books out there, some things that I have to read, some things that I want to read, and then just kind of like everything in between. I have a whole TBR list that I made up, but to be honest, a lot of it I'm not really in the mood to read right this second. Today is March 1st. I'm not really gravitating towards picking any of them up. We're gonna talk it through. We're gonna kind of figure this out. So I don't know if I really want to do a strict TBR this month or if I'm wanting to leave the door open for some mood reading. Let's talk about the things that I have to read this month, some things that I definitely will be getting to because they are either buddy read, book clubs, buzzwordathon prompt books, and library holds that I have in currently. I'm sort of a completionist in that way where I don't want to return them to the library without having read them. I do try to prioritize the library books that I get in, and then obviously book club books and everything like that. So first up, the book that is officially on this month's TBR for March is Misery by Stephen King, because I'm going to be reading this with my dad throughout the whole month. I'm gonna start it maybe today or sometime soon in the next couple of days and kind of just take the whole month to read it. I'm very excited to be reading this, especially with my dad. It's gonna be very fun. He has seen the movie and I haven't, and I know nothing. I don't feel like I know anything. I've probably heard things here and there, but I really have no idea what Misery is about. So I'm excited to go into this blind and talk about it with my dad. The book club pick for my family book club is, oh, actually, do I have that down? It's all the way up there. So I'm gonna have to just insert a picture. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that I'm in my book closet today. We are filming from the book closet because I don't have official bookshelves to sit in front of. So we're literally in the closet because this is the situation. It's kind of cozy in here. I really like it, but it's just a little funny that I'm filming in here. But anyway, so I have all my like red books at the top shelf up there that you can't see, and then behind me I just have like two shelves kind of organized in such a way like for video concepts and things. But the family book club pick for this month is actually A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I have already read this book twice, but one of my family members chose this one. She has also already read it, but she wanted to subject the rest of the group to reading it, which is going to be a fun time. It'll be my third time reading it. I never thought I would reread a book that many times, especially this book, but it's kind of fun and I'm excited to read it with the rest of my family. And then in April, I have plans to finally continue and finish the whole series, so stay tuned for that. And then for the other book club that I sort of participate in is the Literally Dead book club. You Are Fatally Invited by Andy Pliego. I assume it's some sort of secluded wedding story, kind of like The Guest List. It says an exclusive thriller writer's retreat hosted on a private island turns lethal when one of the authors is found murdered in this twisty locked room mystery. So locked room mystery is a big turn on in books for me. I like the sound of that. The private island though, like that specifically hasn't ever worked for me, but I do like a secluded thriller in general. So we're gonna get into this. Doesn't sound at all like it's a wedding. I thought it was a wedding, but it's just some kind of like author party. I am gonna give this a try. I put in a hold for it at my library. Hopefully it comes in time because some books I was trying to get to in February never came in from the library. Like my holds are still backed up because they're popular books right now, so new releases and stuff. So I am waiting for those to come in. So I do have a couple of those rolling over to this month and hopefully they come in time. And then I have the Buzzwordathon books that I want to get to from last month. In February, I was going to read All the Water in the World. That is one that never came in from the library. I think I'm like 8th in line. I'm not sure if it'll still even come in March. I'm hoping it does. Fingers crossed. It should. If it does, then I will be reading it. How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong. The buzzword for March is books on the cover, and then for like the title challenge, it is things. So for that, I have Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hillier. I wasn't able to combine the two prompts like I did for February, so I have two separate books for these challenges. So I'm hoping to get to both. Okay, and then I have two physical books from the library and one on Libby. One of those physical books that I have is Crave by Tracy Wolff. This was a very random book that I decided to put a hold on at the library. I'm not really sure why. I used to own it and then I unhauled it at one point. So I should not be starting another series, but here I am. And then the other one that I have to go pick up, it's still waiting for me at the library, is Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. Again, another random one that I decided to put a hold on, but I've seen it like here and there and people talk about it and like it, so I don't know. If I'm in the mood for it, we're gonna get to it. If not, it's not the end of the world. And then another book I have from the library is James by Percival Everett. I have the audiobook for this on Libby. If I'm not really in the mood for it, then I'm not going to force myself, but it is only 8 hours. I should be able to get to it fairly quickly, especially like on my commute and stuff is when I mostly listen to audiobooks. So I don't see why I wouldn't be able to also get to this. I just hope I'm in the mood for it at some point. And I think that is all of the books that I like quote unquote have to get to this month. Everything else that I put on my list were for like tentative vlog ideas, just different things that I thought maybe I would get to or prioritize this month. So I'll talk about those really quick, and then after that it's just kind of a free-for-all. I have a total of 15 books on my TBR. I've already gone through 8 of them, so I'll talk about the remaining 7, but that is a lot. A lot of these books though are books that I know that I can read in less than 24 hours. I don't know, I might be stretching it this month, but we'll see. So then the other books that I have are all on my Kindle that I thought I would do for a reading vlog, do like a Kindle clear out so I can read them all and then return them to Kindle Unlimited. I saw Christine from the Roomies Digest do that video concept, and I thought it would be really fun if I did that too, because I have like 18 or something books from Kindle Unlimited on my Kindle right now. Those being a lot of Frida McFadden. I have The Perfect Son, Ward D, The Coworker, and The Teacher. So all Frida McFadden books, because she has so many and they are so easy to read. So I thought, why not? But I'm realizing the more that I read her books, the less I like her as an author. I've only really liked 2 or 3 of her books. Everything else that I've read has been extremely disappointing. We're gonna keep trying. We're gonna try with these 4. Oh, I also have The Locked Door, so 5. We're gonna try these 5 and see what the ratio ends up being there. Based on the results, I might not read any more of her books. If I can like more than half of them, like if I like 3 of them, then we're good. But if I like only 1 or 2, then I might just kind of give up on her as an author. I don't know, but because they're so easy and I can read them so fast, I figure why not? And then I also have Quicksilver. This is extremely popular right now and I feel like everyone is reading it, and it is on Kindle Unlimited, so that may be why, like it's very accessible. I'm very intrigued by it. I want to give it a try and see what it's all about. And then I also have Mile High by Liz Tomford. Another really popular one that I see on Instagram all the time. This one is the first book. It's everyone's least favorite, I guess. The second and the third and the fourth are the ones that are really good. So I'm interested to start the series and get to the ones that people are really enjoying. I think the covers are really adorable and they are hockey romances, I believe. I've had Mile High on my Kindle for a very long time, so hoping to get to that one this month, and then I can continue with that series if I enjoy it. But I hear that her writing is super easy and fun. That's basically the TBR. Of those that I like really want to read would be Mile High, Quicksilver. I hope that my library hold for All the Water in the World comes in, because I really want to get to that. Misery, of course, with my dad. Everything else I'm kind of just a little iffy on, but something else that I'm like really itching to start and binge and just get into is the Zodiac Academy series. And I don't know if that's a good idea or not, because that would completely derail any and all plans that I have for like videos and getting through my physical TBR. Did you notice how many I have on this list that are from my physical TBR? Yeah, that'd be 1. So like that's not good. That's also one that's on my top 25 to read in 2025. So I feel like I need to prioritize more of these books back here. I have just like a craving to just read on my Kindle right now. I only want to read on Kindle, and if I have to pick up a physical book and read it, I'm just gonna not be in the mood. That is a predicament and a struggle that I'm currently going through. So please send your thoughts and prayers my way so that I can kind of work through that, because it's making things a little difficult. But who knows, I might be in the mood to pick up something from behind me on these shelves. But yeah, I would say that would be the 15 books I'm hoping to get to this month, and we will see how that ends up playing out, and we're gonna do our best. I'm not going to force myself to read anything because we do not want to get into a slump. Maybe I could squeeze in some Zodiac Academy because I, for some reason, I'm dying to start and get into that series. So yeah, that's what we're working with this month. Let me know what you are planning to read this month, if you've read any of these books that I've talked about, and if I should prioritize any of them above the others, let me know. But I am very excited for another month of reading, and hopefully we find some new favorites this month. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!